Hi friends, Alexis here, your independent Scentsy consultant. Today we're going to talk about warmers, specifically element warmers, and I'm super excited because these are like my favorite. I mean, they're all my favorite, but I am going to talk a little bit about them, give examples of some that we have, and then I will show you guys all of the ones that I have in my house currently and show you just kind of what they look like and why I picked them and put them where I put them. If most people know what a warmer is, you put wax in it and it makes your room smell good, etc. I would say that most of our element warmers are good for like a room, are good for like a bedroom size room. Like I know in our living room and our kitchen, I have 5 warmers total, which sounds ridiculous, but we have high ceilings and our living room is just like huge, so it takes a lot of warmers to make it smell good. Plus we have dogs, plus I just love all the warmers, and I don't leave them all on at the same time usually. Those are like the one warmers that I will shut off. Also with element warmers, most or not most of them, but a lot of the element warmers are the ones that have like lids on the top, so if you're worried about like them spilling, that might be like a factor in your decision. Slash if you want like more of the shape designs. I don't really know how to explain it until I like actually show you, but the element warmers are usually like we have like Mickey and Minnie and their element warmers, and like the lid goes on top, and then we have like a pug warmer and a chicken warmer. Those are element warmers and it has like the lid on top, and I'll show you like more examples as I go on. The main one I'm going to talk about today is the Take a Stand warmer, and that's mainly because I just bought it. I haven't even used it yet. I just took it out of the box, so I was like, gonna use this. This one I actually bought for like our laundry closet. It's really weird because we don't have like an actual laundry room. We just have like the closet with our washer and dryer, but for some reason like it doesn't smell bad in there, but like every time I open it I'm like, ooh, I just want a warmer in here. And I discovered we have a plug-in that's like perfect for it, so I was like, this just reminds me of laundry every time I see it, like a little basket or something. I don't know. So, but yeah, that's why I bought it and I haven't even used it yet. So this is the one I'm gonna mainly talk about today. Um, a big factor in why I have as many element warmers as I do is the fact that they don't have the bulbs, and I like to leave my warmers on 24/7. So I don't have time every morning to go turn on every warmer and every night to go shut off every warmer. Like I just don't have time for that. So I like to leave mine on all the time, which by the way, it's completely safe to do that. I've all my warmers pretty much have been on 24/7. I rarely shut any of them off. Like I said, some of them I do, but definitely not all of them. We have way too many in our house for me to do all that. Like now. So anyways, um so I like to leave my warmers on 24/7. So the 2 warmers in our bedroom are element warmers specifically because I don't want a light shining at night. I do have a mini warmer in our bathroom which has a light bulb in it, and that's like our night light. But other than that, like I don't want like light in there. I tried it. I had the crushed diamond warmer, which if anyone knows what that looks like, I had that in our bedroom for a while, but the light was just like too bright and it like bothered me, and I was like, nope, not doing this. Like I want it to be black. So that's one of the biggest factors in the element warmers I have is the shining light. And the first ever element warmer that I bought was Midnight Copper, which is in our bedroom right now, and I bought it specifically for our bedroom for the reason that I didn't want a light. But if you want like a night light, the other warmers are perfect, and I'll talk more about those next week. But that is the biggest factor of I think why people buy the element warmers, besides the design. Like if there's a design that fits your house, your room, whatever, perfectly, obviously you probably don't care if it's an element warmer or not. You're just like, oh, it's perfect for my room, so that's what you're gonna get. But so yeah, that's just like a little bit about element warmers. So like I said, element warmers don't use a bulb. You don't have to worry about the bulb burning out. They'll last you forever. Like I've never had any problems with any of mine, and the oldest one I have is I think it's over 2 years old now, actually. and it's been on 24/7, and I've had absolutely no issues with it. I clean it out like I'm supposed to, change my wax regularly. The perk to all of our warmers, not just Element warmers, is that we have price ranges from I would say basically $25 to like $60. So like if you're on a budget, you want a cheaper one, or if you're like don't really care about the price, that's one good thing about all of our warmers. But like specifically Element warmers, like we have the cheaper ones and then we have the more expensive ones, so just a good thing about our warmers in general as well. So the biggest thing that I want to point out on the Element warmer is there's like a number on the bottom of them that you'll notice the number and you're probably going to be like, what does this number mean? This number is how many cubes of wax is designed to go in this warmer. So this one's right here. I'll try to get it to where you can see. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. So the number's right here on this one, and it says 4. So this warmer was designed to have 4 cubes of wax. Obviously, you can try to put more in there, or you can put less in there, and it'll still work fine. That totally is up to you, but that is what that number means. I know a lot of people ask about that, so I wanted to point that out. Okay, so that number should be on all of the warmers, specifically the new warmers. Like if you went to buy a secondhand, like warmer from 2010, it might not have that. Not gonna lie, I don't know when they started doing that for sure, but they should all have them. This warmer right here is also an Element warmer, and it has a number 4 on the bottom as well. That's like probably my favorite thing about Scentsy warmers in general, is that they put in the like recommended number of cubes on it. Because when I first started using it, I didn't know that that was a thing, and I put I think 4 cubes of wax in a warmer that was only supposed to have 3. It didn't spill, but it got really close, and since we have dogs, like I am surprised that one of the dogs didn't like accidentally knock it over or something. So that's super good to know. Also, like if it says 4, I would maybe start out putting 3 or 2 even, and just like build it up yourself, just so you know how full it gets. And if you have like dogs who could potentially like shake something and move it, like we have a warmer in both of our nightstands, and like the dogs can easily like shake it if they like are playing too rough or whatever. So it's like you might want to test the waters yourself before you do it, but I definitely would not put more than recommended until you try the recommended number. Like if you try 4 and you're like, oh, 1 more can fit, you go for it, but you know, that's up to you at that point. Okay, so I really want to show you all my Element warmers. I have a good amount of them. Some of them are not available still, some of them are. I will link below my website, and you can go specifically to this link, and it will be all Element warmers and only Element warmers. So if you're like, I don't want the bulb, I just want Element warmer, I want it to be stylish, fit my style, go check out the link and you'll see all the Element warmers. Like I said, there's different price points, and don't forget to bundle and save if you're genuinely curious about purchasing, bundling and saving, especially if you're wanting wax as well. And I'll talk more about that in a later video as well. So I know Scentsy specifically says that they created Element warmers for those places that you don't want the glow, which is kind of what I said, but in my own words. So yeah, that's just like straight from Scentsy, just so you guys are aware of what Scentsy says about them. And I'm gonna go show you my warmers now. There's really not much to say about them. The main thing I wanted to point out was a number on the bottom, because a lot of people don't know that, or they're like, what does this number mean? So I really wanted to point that out. And then I guess one other thing I will point out is, how do you tell if it's on or not? All of them have a little light right here, and when it's on, it'll be lit, and when it's not, it won't. And it's very subtle. Like at night, it's not like shining bright on the wall or anything. It's very, very subtle. And all of our warmers are the same as far as this goes. There's just a little switch to turn it on and off, and plug it in, take it out, you're good to go. So let's go check out all my other Element warmers. I'm super excited, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And I will also make sure that I point out if they're available or not, just so you're not like searching for it. Okay, so I really wanted to point out this element warmer because this is what I was talking about with the lid. So you take the lid off and it has like the holes. Any element warmer that has a lid like this, it'll have like the holes in the back, and then you'll see it's just an element. And that light is from that warmer. Don't worry, it's not from this. But yeah, so I really wanted to point that out because this warmer isn't available anymore, but we have like the pug warmer and a chicken warmer that's really really similar to this. Like it has like the head comes off and then that's like the lid, and then the element warmer is like this part. Here's our second element warmer that I have. This is like our most expensive element warmer. It's $70, which I didn't even realize. It's April's warmer of the month, so it was on sale for the month of April. But yeah, so I didn't realize how expensive this warmer is, but I'm not surprised because it's very detailed. But as you can see, it has like the front design, and then this part's just like where the wax goes, just like the element part. This warmer is really similar to the letterboard warmer. It's designed the exact same, except instead of this being the letterboard, it has its own cute little design. This one's kind of a special element warmer though, because the words do light up. I would say with this one, like, I would put it in my bedroom at night. It's not like that bright, but I would just be aware that those are lit up if you're leaving it on 24/7 and depending what space you wanted to put it in. Okay, so this is one of my more recent element warmer purchases, and I am obsessed with this warmer. I have wanted this for so long because it matches our like whole theme of our house. We have like a whole like gray theme going on, specifically as you can see like with our nightstands. And yes, everything's so dusty. I swear I dust all the time and it's still dusty. Anyways, so yeah, I wanted this warmer for so long. Like, I'm obsessed with it, and it's just so cute. I just love it. I love the design of it. And this was on the cheaper side. I think it's like either 30 or 35-ish dollars, something like that. It's like one of our cheaper element warmers, so I highly recommend. Alright, so this is my last element warmer that I want to show off to you guys, but this was the first element warmer that I ever purchased, and I purchased it just for our bedroom, actually. I saw it in the catalog, and I was obsessed. I just love, like, the geometric, like, shape of it, design of it, I guess, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't match anything we have, but I'm obsessed, and I am never getting rid of it. I'm not sure if this one's available still or not, but I do know if it is, it's on the cheaper side. It was only like $25, I believe, or $30 maybe. But yeah, that's kind of why I fell in love with it as well, was just the price, because at the time, like, I was broke, and I was like, well, I just want a warmer. But anyways, so this is the first element warmer I bought. I'm obsessed with it, and I just love it, and yeah. I bought it specifically for a bedroom. And I'll show you guys on this one, the light on the back, if I can find it. There it is. So you can see kind of maybe that the light, it doesn't, like, it, you can kind of see it shining right there, but it doesn't reflect or anything. Like, it doesn't bother you at night or anything like that. Okay, so as you can see, I'm obsessed with our element warmers. I actually have another one. It's in my husband's game room, but I didn't want to bother him, so... But yeah, I'm obsessed. They're perfect for, like I said, rooms where you don't want that extra shine, which is why we have two in our bedroom. And then the other ones that I showed you are in our kitchen and the living room. The Fox one I actually only bought because it was a Fox. It's not available anymore, but I really wanted to show you like the lid concept because a lot of the warmers we have available are the same kind of concept. I bought that just because it was a Fox, and we have like a whole Fox theme going on too. That's the only reason it's even out there. And then the Life is Beautiful warmer I'm just obsessed with, which is why I have it. But like I said, and then like this one's a letterboard one, and I use it for like all of my Scentsy stuff, so I'm obsessed with that warmer as well. But yeah, element warmers are great specifically for bedrooms, I think, especially if you want them on 24/7, or like I said, if it just matches your design and you're like, I want that, like, it's perfect. So if anyone has any other questions about element warmers, let me know. There's not really much like to it. If you know the basics of a warmer, there's not really much. They're the simple warmers. You don't have to worry about light bulbs or anything like that. If you ever have problems, since he has a lifetime guarantee, if they don't have the warmer anymore, you can either get like a different warmer or like usually like store credit or something like that. Just kind of depends on the situation and what went wrong. But if any kind of like manufacturing things went wrong, they have the lifetime guarantee, which is perfect to know. And make sure you stay in contact with your consultant and they'll get it all taken care of for you. And it's actually really simple on our part. So yeah, if anyone has any other questions, let me know. Next week we're going to talk about our standard warmer, or like the light bulb warmer basically. And I will see you guys next week.